Welcome back to a very special update. I'm Charlotte McLeod with the Investing News Network, and I'm here to give you a quick look at our top video interviews of 2021. "2021 is almost over, and what better way to wrap it up than with a countdown of INN's most popular video interviews of the year. We're going to jump right in, but before we do, I want to thank all of you for following along with me over the last 12 months. It's been amazing to have so many people watching our videos and leaving comments, and I'm looking forward to bringing you more content in 2022. Now, without further ado, let's start the countdown. Silver guru David Morgan of the Morgan Report brought together two hot topics, Elon Musk and silver, in this April 2021 interview, which takes the 5th spot on the list. He explained why he thinks Musk needs to seriously consider securing Tesla's future supply of silver. Here's what David said.
I think it's that important. That's why I did it. It's not just to him, it's to anybody that's not in the club right now that's already part of the Silver Users Association and has a direct relationship with the refiner that gets pretty much what they want on a first dibs basis. New industries like his, not that solar's that new, but he's going to be he'll have a big need. And he's not, as I say, in the club that's already kind of, let's say, a direct line. So he's going to have to go in the open market and get it. And that's a little different than going into, let's say, a source that you've already established for the last 30 years or so, where you've got first dibs on it.
Silver excitement was definitely running high in the first half of the year, and this May 2021 interview with Nick Barisheff of BMG Group is in 4th place. Nick weighed in on the state of the market and shared why he thinks $50 per ounce is a realistic price for the white metal.
Well, I think the $50 price is the more realistic. I mean, the issue is that people are paying this price. It's not a theoretical ask price. It's people are buying coins and so on at that price. So as time goes on, it's a good area to monitor for what the real physical price is. The spot price, that's largely for very large buyers, typically buy 1,000-ounce bars, that type of thing, and so on. But once you get down to the coins, that's a more realistic price.
The always popular Ed Steer of Ed Steer's Gold and Silver Digest is in the 3rd slot with an April 2021 interview. Ed follows the silver market on a daily basis, paying close attention to market manipulation, and among other topics, he shared his thoughts on the silver squeeze movement, which took off at the beginning of the year. Here's one of the key points he made during the conversation.
Now, the only way you can squeeze the shorts is by going into the COMEX futures market and doing that. So they were we're sort of off track on that, but, let's give them full marks for the fact that, they went out there, and between them and everybody else that piled on board in February and March around this GameStop issue, when they were both materializing at the same time, give them full marks for getting people out there to buy as much physical silver as they can. So they're certainly having an impact on the market as far as the physical market is concerned. But as far as the short position that exists in the COMEX futures market, it doesn't make any difference at all.
I've had the chance to speak frequently with Gareth Soloway of InTheMoneyStocks.com this year, but it's his May 2021 interview that takes the 2nd place spot. Gareth outlined what he called a beautiful gold price target that he believes the yellow metal could hit in the next 1 to 2 years. Here's what he said.
Look for a move up significantly in gold over the next year or two. I actually have a chart that pinpoints potential targets, and let me bring that up for you guys here. Here it is. So basically, if you take the low of 260 to the high here of 1920, and then you take 1200. So this move here was a $1,660 move up. You would take this low, which was the lowest pullback over the last 5-7 years, and you would add that same 1660 to it, and you'd get a target of $2,860, giving you a beautiful price target on gold of just shy of $3,000 per ounce.
Finally, the big reveal. Taking the top spot is my January 2021 interview with Andy Schectman of Miles Franklin. He spoke about 2020's high level of demand for physical gold, saying that an awakening of investors helped drive it to unprecedented heights. And he also made the point that major global entities are taking positions in gold, emphasizing that this trend is something investors should not ignore.
So things are happening and we're not getting the information, and that's allowing the big money to position themselves. And there's just enough, they sprinkle some crumbs around so people can see it if they look hard enough. And they'll say, well, we told you, we published it, but no one talks about it. So I think this is a very tenuous, challenging time where you have to trust your gut more than your eyes. And you have to realize that this is a very pivotal time. And when you see what the positioning of the most sophisticated traders on the globe are doing, I think you buy gold and silver because it's wealth. They are wealth, and not to get rich, but to retain purchasing power in a world that's gone mad in so many ways, including money creation.
That's all for this year. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future updates and interviews. You can also follow us on social media or click below for our free report or any article mentioned in this video. We'll see you in 2022.